For you, the ones who have done the work, remember that you're going to shine light on spaces that people have been trying to hide for way too long. And it's uncomfortable. They are not going to admit it, but their energy speaks. Trust the energy, not the words. Especially if you're a TI. Trust the energy, not the words. Don't stay too long around these people because they are not going to hesitate to betray you. Good morning, you guys. Look at this. I have to wake up early because at these times the morning people are still, not working at their full potential. So you can enjoy the silence, the views, the downloads from the Most High. I feel so good today, so good. My apologies to all the boomers that I may have hurt with my past video, because it wasn't my intention, but we are here to speak truth. And if you want to go aggressive, we also have the right to tell you the truth in your face, because it's about time for your generation to take some accountability for your wrongdoings. Take some accountability for your lack of accountability. You know what I mean? Because some of us, we were left alone, completely alone, to figure life out, and we are still doing the best we can with the knowledge that we have. That it wasn't because of you, by the way. We gained that knowledge by exploring by ourselves, because you left us alone. Okay? So it's about time to take some accountability for your lack of accountability. You understand? We are here to integrate and remember that in your last days, we are the ones who are going to take care of you. We are the ones who are going to replace you. So be kind, be mindful, be nice. I feel so nice. Yesterday I was talking about some of the generational curses in the form of energy. Like, for example, fear, shame, jealousy. Those are some of the most important. But today I want to talk about another form, another type of generational curse, and that's being punished for resting, being punished for slowing down. The belief that everything in life, everything good in life, and abundance, especially financial abundance, comes through effort and hard work and hustling. Most of our parents, they were punished for slowing down. That was not allowed, okay? So my invitation to y'all is to stop punishing yourself, because sometimes you do it unconsciously. Stop punishing yourself for resting. Stop punishing yourself for slowing down. It's okay to slow down. It's okay to take breaks. It's okay to rest without feeling guilty for it. Sometimes you don't realize that you're trying to lay in bed, you're trying to sleep, and you cannot do it because you are subconsciously punishing yourself for that. It's like you don't feel good resting. And resting is important, you guys, because that's when you integrate your lessons. I was talking about integration in another video. It's important to integrate your lessons. That's where the sauce is, where the knowledge is. All the secrets are there. And if you don't allow yourself to rest, you're missing out on a lot of the things that Spirit wants to communicate to you. The hidden clues of your very personal map. Remember that we all have different situations, we all have different medicines. So please take time to integrate your lessons. It's never too late to do it. Intentionally take time to review, to revisit the situations that have happened in your life, the emotions that were present in those situations. Name the emotions. This is how you become emotionally intelligent, by knowing the names of the emotions and how they feel in your body. Only by becoming fluent in emotional language, you have the upper hand. You understand? Because they are very inexperienced in these areas. So if you really take some time to become aware of your emotions, know the names, know how they feel in your body, know where you feel them in your body. Because not everybody feels shame in the same spot. Not everybody feels anger in the same place in their body. And it doesn't feel the same for everybody. So explore yourself. Understand how different emotions feel in your body and the location, so that this knowledge becomes automatic for you. The understanding of yourself, the understanding of your vessel. And I know this is a little bit more difficult for men, but after a while, it's just part of you. And like I said, only by doing that, only by learning how to regulate your nervous system, how to breathe deeply, you have huge advantage, because they don't know how to do that. So when they try to trigger you, to provoke you, and you already have this knowledge integrated, it becomes way difficult for them to move you, to shake you, to provoke a reaction out of you, to take explanations out of you, to drain your energy. Provoking a reaction out of you comes together with creating narratives about you. So it's very important to integrate and regulate your nervous system. You have different brain waves, so you cannot integrate the same way if you don't learn how to completely relax your nervous system. This is the look today. Integration is as important as self-regulation. You cannot integrate your lessons, you cannot understand your different emotions if you don't relax first. And this is for beginners mostly. I have been feeling a lot that I have to explain the emotional map a little bit, because as a woman, emotional intelligence just comes easier to us than to men. So I wanted to try to break it down a little bit. It's not only about sitting down like this. It's your breathing slow enough. Because if your breathing is low enough, then you can achieve the right brainwave state. And in the right brainwave state, you are able to tap into different knowledge. You're able to feel sensations easier. So, integration without self-regulation is pointless. If you're a smoker, if you drink sometimes, if you drink a lot of sugary drinks, the body doesn't feel the same and the mind doesn't think the same. You guys, it's important to understand that depending on your frequency, depending on what you're consuming, you'll really be thinking different. You can become a totally different person, a totally different human being. This is why sometimes you feel like so confused about yourself, because sometimes you're like, yesterday I did this and I said this, and today I'll be feeling not the same. And it's because you're literally tuning into different radio stations according to what you're doing, your habits, what you have been watching, the people you have around. Like, really pay attention to those things. That's self-awareness, that's self-knowledge. I was talking about integration because that's also a generational curse. Do you know how some people are like super old, like way older than you, and they have been through stuff that you also have been through, but somehow it's like they keep repeating the same pattern again and again and again because they don't integrate the lesson. They don't take the time to, okay, this is where I went wrong, this is what I could do better, this is what I would like to change, This is where she messed up, like really analyzing the situation like that, really understanding their emotions like that. That's integration. And that's a generational curse, you guys. Not integrating your stuff because of this subconscious belief that it's wrong to slow down, that it's wrong to breathe deeply. Those things are seen as weakness. Patience is also weakness. Non-action is also seen as a weakness by boomers especially. This is why I keep saying boomers are the ones who are carrying the generational curses. Okay? And I'm not lying about this. If you really start analyzing their behavior and their belief system, because it's all about their belief system. I was also saying in another video, a good frequency is a feeling of safety. It starts in your body, in your nervous system. It creates thoughts, it creates beliefs, and from there, realities are created. Okay? So everything starts in the nervous system. Have you ever seen a demon resting? No, they don't rest. They are chaotic beings. They are naturally full of chaos and they are here to create chaos. Okay? They attach to people who have heavy trauma, heavy unprocessed energy. Okay? So to be able to transmute that energy, you need to learn how to regulate and how to integrate. Healing yourself is about slowing down first. And this is what boomers, most of them, they don't know how to do it. They were punished for that. This is why they're so skeptical about spiritual people and everything that's about spirituality. They look down on these things because their belief system is telling them a story. That story is allowing these beings to keep existing in this realm. Okay? Maybe I'm not making sense right now, but trust me when I say slowing down, regulating yourself, integrating your lessons is more important than you think, guys. That's why some of us, we appear like we are wiser to other people. You know how to slow down, you know how to regulate your nervous system, you know how to withhold your reactions. You don't look all messy. And so that's when they want to use you as a mirror to project their insecurities onto, because then your stillness looks like not only on offense, but it looks like it's fake. Like, how did you achieve that? Everybody talks down on spirituality. Everybody looks down on meditation. So you're saying that you healed yourself and you achieved this level of mastery with those practices? That's difficult for me to believe. I don't want to believe that. Okay? It makes me feel full of excuses. This is how you break generational curses, by becoming aware of those outdated belief systems, integrating new practices that have been purposefully shamed, dismissed, because it's what gives you your power back. They need you depending on all these little rules because it's all about controlling people. Once you become a sovereign being, especially on an energetic level, like you have control and you have knowledge of your emotions, you know how to transmute them, you know how they feel, you know how to restrain them, you know how to use them. Now these beings cannot feed off of you. They're mad and they want to isolate you, because then it's very likely that only with your presence, only with your energy field, you can inspire other people and spread the knowledge that they don't want people to know. Para nosotros eres luz, no dejes de brillar. Qué bonito mensaje. People are probably thinking that I'm talking about some makeup routine or some morning routine. Really, I'll be trying to save the planet. Here right now. I'm trying to save the planet. You don't understand the mission. Beautiful. Where was I? The generational curses. I've been surrounded by boomers lately, So this is why I have been psychoanalyzing them so hard. Impossible not to do it. They're really doing the most, they're projecting the most, and they never shut up. They talk too much. This is the thing about getting older, you guys. You have nothing to do. You're at home all the time. You don't even like your wife anymore. You walk on your own. You're mad. So you have nothing to do. So you project instead. You talk too much. And because some of them have a lot of money and power, nobody tells them to shut up. Nobody tells them. So they really be thinking that they're speaking facts, but they're not. This is the problem when you are surrounded by flying monkeys. Understand the difference between a flying monkey and an authentic person. A flying monkey is a flying monkey. An authentic person is gonna give you a totally different treatment. They be talking, I wanna have real people, I wanna have honest friends around me. But once they meet you, you are really embodying that authentic, divergent energy, they collapse. That's when they realize they don't want to have authentic people around. They wanna have their flying monkeys. Because their flying monkeys laugh, nod, and do whatever they're told. Okay? They don't like when you cannot be manipulated. They don't like when you speak truth. They don't like when you speak about how you really feel. They're afraid of authentic feelings. They're even afraid of authentic laughs because it's been so long that they don't hear one. And I swear this happened to me a lot last week, where I was laughing. And I could feel how this person was not feeling good about the authenticity of my laugh. Yes, it was uncomfortable for that person. And sometimes you really don't understand that it's because they genuinely have been surrounded by people who nod and comply. People who nod and comply. That's it. God sometimes uses people like you and me to confront people like that, and you don't have to speak. It's enough for them to see all this work now reflected in your being, all this resilience now reflected in your energy field. They be trying to test it to see if it's real. Look at this. When they finally realize that it's real, now they get mad. They become jealous and resentful. So, for you, the ones who have done the work, remember that you're going to shine light on spaces that people have been trying to hide for way too long. And it's uncomfortable. They are not going to admit it, but their energy speaks. Trust the energy, not the words. Especially if you're a TI. Trust the energy, not the words. Don't stay too long around these people because they are not going to hesitate to betray you. They are not going to hesitate to create campaigns against you. And if you really feel like you are not spiritually qualified yet, like you're not spiritually evolved yet to handle more stuff in your reality or to handle demons, because some of us, we already come with this. If you're a Heyoka empath, you're a demon hunter. It comes natural to you. But to those of you who don't really know the map very well yet, trust the energy, not the words. Remove yourself early. Ask spirit to tell you, who's the snake? Show me the snake. Who's the snake? They're gonna start dropping things. They're gonna become clumsy. It's gonna be difficult for them to make sense when they speak. Ask Spirit to guide you like that. Show me the snake. Who's the snake? Show me the snake. Who's the snake? Speak with authority. I am in this beautiful, beautiful side. I'm so happy that I woke up early today. It's so worth it. We start acting a little bit more demonic around 11 a.m. So you want to wake up early. Get your sunshine early. Eat. Get your steps in. Smell the grass. At this time, it's a perfect smell. Take your deep breaths. You're guided, you're protected, you're needed, and you're loved. Everything is going to be okay.